Here are some of the highlights from episode 2 with attorney John Romano. Enjoy.
I do know what it is like to lose a case. I do know what it is like to fail at something that has a lot of importance to me. You know, many years ago, I won't do the whole story, but I'll give you the shortened version. But many years ago, I was following this dream to create, to develop, to build, to construct what we referred to in what the newspapers called the world's first living office building. It was going to be an environmental wonderland of a building where we had 82 environmental features. We recycled our own water. All of the toilets flushed with rainwater, where we had catchment areas on the top of the building, which had what is called a living roof.
Yeah.
To make a long story short, it was a financial disaster for me. There were people who were saying, well, Johnny, you know, this happened and you couldn't have done that, or this happened, or it was timing and the economy went. No. It was poor judgments and decisions made by John Romano that made that happen.
Did that cause a lot of pain?
It caused a lot of pain, yes. But the pain that it caused, and the biggest lesson that I learned, Mirena, was this. We were talking about wisdom before, and when you do something that is unwise, meaning you haven't thought through all the consequences, you cause pain to other people who you love. And it's not right, it's not fair to cause pain to other people when it is unnecessary, as it is unnecessary to go off and build an experimental building when I hadn't thought through the what ifs. What if the economy takes a downturn? What would happen?
To be fair, a lot of people were affected in 2008, 2006, 2007, 2008. You were not the only one, but you found yourself in this crisis that affected your business. It affected your family. You still had to push through and continue doing what you've always done. So, but now you had this extra burden to carry. So how did you manage to come out of that?
There were many, I'll just tell you, emotional days and nights. I will tell you that shortly after everything came crushing down, I was in the car driving to a trial across the state, and people would be on the phone with me talking about not so much this case, but the building and what all had happened. And I would just start crying. It was so emotional. But when I got over there, I said, the crying's over. We're going to try the case. And we've got a sensational verdict in federal court on a case where they contested all of the issues. But what happened is, first and foremost, my angel in life, Nancy, was hovered over me to protect me. Not to say to me, it's okay, you didn't make a mistake. No. But to say, it doesn't matter what happened, I'm here. Yeah. Our children, their wives. You want to hear something funny? I haven't shared this with anybody that I can think of, but I still have a voicemail on my phone from one of my grandkids He was 7 years old. This is amazing what happens. He goes to school one day because he heard that we were having these difficulties because of this building crisis. He had a big bag on it and he was seeking donations for me and for the law firm. and
Oh,
my daughter-in-law calls me and she goes, "Oh my God, I don't know what to say. I have to tell you what happened today. But one of the teachers said your law firm's looking for donation." I mean, it was the sweetest thing. But the message that he left for me, I promise you, I'll play it for you. You will cry when you hear it. It is so beautiful.
right
Because, well, he says, "Grandpa,
now. Yeah.
I have the solution to save the building." And here he was with this big bag trying to get donations. So when your family comes together and they are there, and Mirena, I will have to tell you something remarkable. Everybody we were involved in, even the people we owed all of this money to because the building costs and everything it was so far crazy over budget what happened. It just was, it happened. It was unfortunate. Even, not all, but almost all of the creditors wrapped their arms around us and said, "Hey, we're going to get through this with you." And it was a beautiful thing. But if somebody were to say to me, what is the biggest lesson?
Yeah.
It's what I said before, the problem of causing pain to others when you make an unwise decision. And if you look in life, I don't care if you look on TV tonight and you watch the pain that people are causing to one another, more often than not, it's because of poor judgment calls when they're not considering the pain their decisions may cause down the line to others.